Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome and kindly hit the subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you. In the month of June, we discussed men's mental health, where Professor Olawande discussed men's mental health with us. And in this month of July, to discuss women's mental health with us is Mrs. Maureen Adeyeye. She's a mental health nurse practitioner. So I need you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Thank you. So, my viewers, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. Yes, due to popular demand on, we've released the men's mental health, that was last month, and now we have the women's mental health perspective talk series, and I have with me my able Mrs. Maureen Adeyeye. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone listening all over the world. It's nice having me here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we now go to the business of the day by asking a series of questions. And before I continue, I would like to introduce Mommy as a mental health nurse. So that is our specialty. So please just enjoy and feel free to ask your question in the comment section. Thank you. So now, from your perspective, what exactly is mental health?
Thank you for the question. I like a definition. I'm going to start with that definition. The definition is by Becker. Mental health means taking care of myself so that I can take care of others. If you flip it around, the other way around, women, they always take care of others before themselves. So mental health means taking care of myself before I can take care for others. But again, it's the other way around. And I want to go further a bit. Mental health is holistic. When I say it is holistic, it means your mind, your body, your spirit, your social relationship, and also the environment. And when all these aspects are so essential, they are important. When they are balanced, so as a woman, when all these aspects is balanced, a woman is able to function effectively and contribute or support others. And as a woman, there's something, it means having freedom and space. Are we getting it? As a woman, having freedom and space to feel, process, and at the same time express your emotion without fear of stigma. I will just be there.
Okay. So as a woman, why is mental health so important?
It's so important because the world we live in now is a fast-paced and often overwhelming world. That is where we live in, and there is an increased responsibility even for the women. What do I mean? Women are trying to balance more roles than ever in their career, in their family, in their caregiving. They are involved. They are just everywhere. They are involved, and you can see in the family setting, you see their role is so vital. It cannot be pushed out. In their career, they are just everywhere. They want to make sure that they are able to impute their best. But is that really realistic? So mental health is essential because it influences every aspect of our lives. So when women feel mentally well, they are better equipped, to lead, to nurture, and to contribute meaningfully. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So that is why it's so important, because there is a workload, a heavy tax, a higher responsibility from the society, from the environment. It's just upon us. Just as a woman, you are the one to do everything to balance all these things, and now you are going to do it. You see, and we take much in. And we are expected to, and if you are just one. But you are in all this all this just to make sure that things goes well. So it's only when you are well when you are well mentally, you feel, not that even when you feel it is you now, it's your feeling. When you feel mentally well, then you are able to function effectively. You are able to do all these things. That is what you are able to. You are equipped to do all these things, to lead, to nurture. I will also leave it there.
Okay. Then, do you believe women's mental health is given enough attention in recent times?
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no, because mental health is often under-addressed or misunderstood. How do I mean? You see, especially, let's say, especially community where strength, silence, professionalism is expected. That's the expectation. That's the expectation they put on us. So you want to package. So you want to package. You want to see that everything is well, because all this expectation is unrealistic. And what it does. Another thing is, most women, they struggle behind the closed door due to stigma. They fear of being judged. So they just keep it cool. No, don't talk. Just continue. Just continue. Do you understand? Another thing again, why I feel another factor I will look at is lack of awareness regarding the signs and symptoms. I know every year there's World Day, Mental Health Day, the 10th of October every year. But how many people is aware of that? So the even is still less. It's not. There still need to be a push. Another thing again, we have this year they did mental health awareness in May. It was on the 12th to 18th. I'm telling you, even some people that are even in that they don't even know. They didn't even know. You get, even though the awareness is growing a little bit, there's still more. You understand what I mean? Yes. Then another thing again, I will also say inadequate access to service. Again, we need to be real. We need to keep it real. What do I mean? Because it's mental health, it's only when you have the individual have stroke, what they can see. So they tend to focus on what they can see, while the person that has a mental health and they just say, okay, what do you just tell me? Can you book? The person might not even have access, maybe in my 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and the person might say, can you book online? And because the person is still talking, is fine, there's nothing shown. You say, okay, it's not an urgency, it's not an emergency. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. And sometimes that also push people away. They don't even have access. So many things. I will also get so many things. That need to. I will say no, because it's unfortunate.
Okay. Then what do you consider as the most common mental health issues being faced by women?
Hey, you see, some of again, I would say some of the most common challenges, mental health challenges that being faced by women. You have the anxiety, they are always edgy. You have the depression, you have the postpartum depression, you have there is burnout, there is trauma. Women are faced with all these challenges. You know why? Because it is intensified by the society pressure. They are under pressure, there is discrimination, there is how do I get by? How do I get all this? You know what I mean? Demand of the society. Do you understand? At home, the woman wants to make sure that everything is balanced. At work, the woman wants to make sure. So that anxiety is anxiety driven. There is stress. You know what I mean. Yes. The postpartum depression. This is what this is a new. This is a new. I would say a new stage, a change that this individual have not. There's nobody to support. So it's a quiet one. You get what I mean? So again, burnout. If you talk about burnout, they want to do this. They neglect themselves. Are you understanding? So they neglect themselves, and all this thing, all because of the increased responsibility expectation that is placed on a woman, and all this thing affect them. So they want to give out their best, and so you see there is burnout. What about trauma? So many they hide under cover. It can be PSD. It can be some people are sexually molested. Some people are abused at home. So again, they are just covering it, and they carry all these things, and they are still expected. The expectation is that they should deliver. I will leave it
there. Then I have a question here. In your experience, how do societal expectations or cultural roles impact on women's mental well-being?
Thank you very much for the question. Women are often expected to be everything to everyone. Everything to everyone. So what do I mean by that? Nurturer, they are caretakers, professional, and even more. So their expectation can lead to stress. The expectation they put on them, you understand? So you find out that again, they deal with self-neglect. Like I told you, the meaning of mental health. Taking care of myself before I can take care of others. But again, it's the other way around. You are looking after everybody, but you are neglecting yourself. And so again, there is that guilt that is upon the woman because of this societal expectation or cultural role. They want to. I always say this expectation is unrealistic. But woman tends to just embrace everything, take it in, just take it in, just like it. We have to do this, and that leads to guilt. Sometimes he's feeling, oh, have I been able to do much at home that I'm expected? So the woman is feeling guilty. Sometimes he comes home. She brings the job, the work from work home. And sometimes he likewise also bring what from what is at home. He brings it to the place of work. You understand? And so that impacts their self-esteem, because again they are feeling, am I doing enough? Because again, if you look at the family setting, there is responsibility to the husband, to the children, to the in-laws. He just wants. That is why I say he wants to be everything to one. Can I quickly just give this an example? As a mental health nurse on the ward, I quickly give this example. As a mental health nurse on the ward, I am a coordinator. I coordinate the shift. I'm not just only coordinating the shift. I'm also delegating duties to the subordinates. I'm not also delegating duties to the subordinates. I'm also relating with the families of the patient. I'm not also relating with the family of the patient. I also ensure that the environment is safe for the junior staff, for the patient, and for everybody, for other disciplines. And not only that, I'm also relating with other disciplines to make sure everything is done. I'm also again coordinating the meetings. How to attend the meetings. Imagine just one person. I liaise with the pharmacist to make sure medication is dispensed. I liaise with the social worker to make sure the social aspect of the patient is sorted out. I liaise with the physiotherapy to make sure the patient receive the input from the physio. I liaise with the dietitian to make sure my patient is prescribed a nutritional drink, or to make sure the patient eats very well. And even with that, and at the end, I'm to coordinate even the admission of the assessment of the patient, and to make sure that everything is put in place. And sometimes it's so overwhelming that you cannot even have break. Even when you are having your break, you are not even sitting down properly. You are in a hurry having that break. Are you getting what I'm saying? That is not enough. You have to give a report. And after that is not enough. While you are doing all these things, you are looking at, you will be okay. You also be a receptionist, because phones are coming through. You are picking phone. Just one person. That is why I say increase responsibility. You are balancing how to balance all these things, and you need to deliver.
Yes.
You must deliver. And like I told you, it's so sad that you have to make sure all these things it is in place. Because if not, you are not going to be. Nobody is going to tell you, oh, you are the only one doing everything. So you see that much expectation, much demand is placed on you, and you must deliver. And as a woman, you don't want to say no. You don't want to fail, even though you are doing it. Even though you yourself know that you are exhausted. Even though you know that you are burned out, even though you know that, you know what, any small thing I will lose it, but you just continue. I think that is enough, so that I will not dwell much on that.
So I'm going to infer from your question, from what you've just said.
Yes.
So as a mental health nurse, in all these things, how do you cope? What are the coping strategies for you?
As a mental health nurse, again, that is very good question that you ask. How do I cope as a mental health nurse? That is why having, practice. I would say practice self-compassion. It's not a sin. It's not being selfish. I will put that way. It's not being selfish. Make sure you put yourself first. It's not being selfish, because there are other things that can wait. But if anything happens to you, you will be replaced immediately. So are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
And another thing, because I'm being practical here, in my work, they know me. If I give you a job, you have to do it. I cannot be following you and be running after you. I have my own duties to do. Then I should speak out for help. Most of us, we are not speaking out for help. We should speak out. That may just be a life changing for you. I am overwhelmed. Are you understanding?
Yes.
You should speak. I don't know where this video is going to get to. Again, just as it's coming, I will just be saying it. I have somebody, I don't know, but I just wanted to say this. This person, I don't know, let me say it this way so that it will not be. This individual is a mental health, he's just a mental health practitioner. This individual wants to do everything. I said, you are going to burn out. And they definitely, I say, you will leave. He's doing something they called, he will go. I said, no, you have to finish. So the company medicine, see, know your limits.
Yes.
Know your limit, set boundaries. Put yourself first. Ask for help. Are you getting what I'm saying? If it is something that you will raise and say, you know what, this thing is overwhelming for me, you know what I mean? And again, another thing women does is that they hide not speaking out because they feel it's weakness. But at the end, it's your mental health is at risk.
Yes.
So I don't know whether, just tell me when I'm talking. If I'm talking too much.
I want to ask another question based on what you said.
Yes.
You said speaking out.
Yes.
It's okay for a woman, but I've come to realize that I made a video on safe space.
Yes.
To speak out, how do you know the right set of people to even speak to? Because the same set of people that you speak to, we be the same set of people that will use the same what you have come to tell them against you.
Yeah. So
I guess speaking out too, most women have this challenge that at the end of the day they will gossip about you, they will do this. Yes. So they are trying to be careful. So as a woman, what do we do about speaking out to the right set of people? How do you know the right set of people to speak out to?
Okay, thank you very much. You know, you study your environment. Apart from observing, and it's not everybody you just go by speaking, say I need to speak out. You know, they call supportive, there are supportive team, supportive people. So it's not just everybody by saying speak out. Again, if you want to take it to your place of work, I will be interchanging it. You have your supervisor. Yes. In your place of work. This is not matter. This is not a sister. It's not a faith-based something that okay, if I speak out, if you don't speak out, you will die in silence. Whether they are using it against you, that is not the most important thing. Is you. It's not whether they are laughing at you. It's you being able to contribute or support other meaningfully by you, your head being in shape. So if at work, like I said, you speak to your whoever is your supervisor. Are you understanding? Yes. And don't be shy. Don't die in silence. Then even bringing it to the like in your whatever, like a faith-based place settings. Again, I just told people, you look at, there's a supporting groups. If there's a supporting groups, you can go there. You understand? But I think the most important thing in speaking out, it's you yourself. It's about you. It's not about whether they will laugh at you. If they laugh at you and you get what you want, and what has that got to do? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. So speaking out, go again, because this is an open. It's not just everybody that's a faith-based something that is listening, or there are also conservative communities. So I'm just looking at whichever way you must speak out. Again, at home. Let me bring it down at home. You must be able to tell your spouse, tell your partner. You don't just be taking everything in. Tell him or her, I mean, whether your partner or your husband, I need support. I need to be supported, because that is a game, that is a life-changing. You know, when there is support, you know, I feel that I need to take a break. I feel that I feel that it's overwhelming, it's affecting my men, and that way, because I feel you need to help me out. I need to be helped out, you understand? So you tell your partner, and even your children, let them understand. I need my own space. You understand? So you have to speak out. So on different, whether you're professionally, family setting, whichever, you need to speak out. That is for you. That is for deliverance. You will need to save yourself. Yes.
Thanks. Have you personally or professionally encountered women who are being stigmatized? And how can we break this cycle of stigmatization among women?
Again, you see, I've witnessed women, especially like in a faith-based or conservative communities, they suffer in silence. You understand? The fear of appearing weak or being misunderstood. You understand? So it prevents them to really seek help. Do you understand? Prevent many of them to seek help. So to break this cycle, we need Open conversation. We don't need to shy. Open dialogue. You don't need. You understand? You don't need to shy away or pretend. This pretense is killing us. So we need to break out from the cycle. We need open conversation, open dialogue. You don't need to hide it. There's what they call cultural sensitivity education. Because in my own, where I came from, it's like a taboo. You don't need to say it out. Is there anything wrong? No, you don't need. You have to confess faith, confess that everything. You have to make sure everything is okay. So you just have to go on with the flow. You break, the person will break before it's out of hand. And again, another way to break out, you speaking out, you'll be a role model. When you speak out, you understand, you'll be a role model. Another will follow and suit. So it's just people are waiting for, maybe I'm waiting for you to talk. The other person is, don't you see, and the other one is waiting for the person to talk. And if you look at in a class setting or whatever, one person say, everybody will not say it's like a ginger. People will be opened. How do you get? See, this is another addition. You need to unlock the warmness in the heart of men. How do you get there? It is not just once. You yourself have to make yourself available to break that circle. You have to calm down, because most of the time you are not talking back to people. You shouldn't talk back to people. You put yourself in that condition. Sorry, please. I don't know whether I'm stressing my. So again, I will leave it there.
Okay. Then, what role can men or partners play in supporting women's mental health journeys?
Thank you for that question. The role of a strong, the role that the men can play is very, very vital, very vital. Whether the part, so I will look at it. First and foremost, just being active, active listener. You don't need to judge that person. Just being there, and emotionally, you have to make yourself emotionally available. So what do I mean by emotionally available? You are not just bodily present. You are there putting yourself. You are there showing concern. You are there not just there because if I am not there now, you will say I'm not there. But you are, everything in you is involved. You give yourself to it. So that is what I mean by emotionally available, not just physically present. So another way, not by educating whether the partner they need to educate themselves about mental health, because you cannot give what you don't have. Because if you are going to support this woman, if you are going to support her, you need to know in which way you will come, in which way to support her. Because when there's those signs and symptoms, okay, that is not the time that is not the time to tell her. That is not the time to tell her you need to be strong. That is not the time to. That is not the time to tell her you need to brace up. That is not the time to tell her you are weak. That is not the time to tell her just move on. Are you understanding? So the partner must educate himself concerning the mental health, and at the same time respecting boundaries and encouraging professional help. You know what I mean by respecting boundaries? I'm just going to be open to you now. Respecting boundaries is, when a woman is tired, she's exhausted. And she said, no, what I mean by no, I will come out plainly. You want to have sex with her. And she said, not today. I'm not using that as an excuse, everyday excuse. But the respective boundary, you must be able to understand and said, okay, she said she's tired, or she's not in that mood, or she's exhausted, she's stressed. So you must be able to respect that. Are you understanding? And then again, I will see again, like I say, encouraging professional help will also make a significant difference. Lastly, empathy and partnership are key.
Empathy.
Do you understand? Putting yourself in that person's shoe. So empathy and partnership are key. Do you understand?
Yes.
So what do you some people feel the woman feel that she's just alone in it. It's a team, it's a partnership. So whatever the woman is feeling, you are in it. You are both of you. It's not that the woman should feel that she's just by herself.
Thank you so much. Yes, another question is, what role does faith or spirituality play in women's own mental health journey?
I will say thank you for that question. I will say, you know what, faith provides. I will use me myself. Provide me with strength.
Yes.
Provide me with purpose. Provide me with peace during the challenging times. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So this make me to be grounded. You understand? I stay put. It give me a sense of hope.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean? And so there is a kind of a connection that strengthens my emotional resilience. You know, we talk about faith. Faith just make you keep going. Even those things, it's not that you are neglecting. It just build you up. It just like that. This, I need to continue. There's that kind of continuity. I need to, even though there's something that propel you, it's beyond. I shouldn't die. I shouldn't just stay. I shouldn't just, you know. And this is hope. When hope is there, that is the end. But it keeps the hope alive. Do you understand? And so that one strengthens my emotional resilience.
Okay. Yes. So on a final note,
yes,
what advice will you give to a woman or to women struggling silently and they are being afraid to speak up? What advice do you give to such women?
I will say, baby girl or baby woman, you are not alone. You are not alone. And I will also say that their pain is valid. Do you understand? I will let them know speaking up is not a weakness, but it's a courage. Are you getting what I mean? So I will also let them know, give them that hope that help is available. Are you understanding? I will also let them know that their voice could be a first step towards healing. So I will also let them know that not just for them, are you getting what I'm saying, but for others watching you. So they are not alone.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We hope to bring you back. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Maureen Adeyeye, for enlightening us about women's mental health. We really appreciate you, and we hope to call you back soon again. Thank you so much. Bye.